What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Sir Charles Ringo, back with another episode of the 2 Cent Show. Today, I'm talking about something. This is not my 2 cents. I'm gonna put my 2 cents on it, but this is something I seen yesterday. And I'm not gonna lie, highly pissed me off. And every time I think about it, it pisses me off even more. Two, I want to take action and do something, put hands on some motherfuckers. Not going to, but I was going somewhere yesterday before I went to work, right? And I pull up, and I see this church. Now, at first glance, it looked like a big ass house, but it was a sign in the front and had some weird flags. One had like a yellow triangle with a purple circle. Then it had like a blue, white, pink stripes. Then it had some other shit that said a whole bunch of stuff: peace, love, gay, black, white, whatever the fuck it said. Right? It was a church called Unitarian Universalism, some bullshit, right? That flag, the red, the one with all the colors and shit on it, it stuck out to me. It wasn't like a regular, normal rainbow flag. That yellow triangle with the purple circle stuck out to me because I remember seeing on Facebook they were talking about like a pedophilia flag, right? So I was texting my baby mama, she looked it up. And I ain't gonna lie, me and her kind of got into an argument because of her blonde ass views. Anyway, it's a flag. I guess it's supposed to be a new pride flag called for No Maps, NOMAP, which stands for non-offending minor attracted person. Let me say that again. Non-offending minor, as in small children under the age of 18, attracted person. They have a flag for people who are attracted to minors. The reason why me and her got into an argument because she doesn't see that as a pedophile flag. Let me read you what the colors mean, then you'll understand why I said. Cause like it blows my mind to actually be with someone. She's a good person. Don't get it twisted, but she's not right up there. Like how you could read this and say this is not a pedophile flag. Listen, the top 2 stripes represent no maps, non-offending minor attracted persons attracted to young boys. The bottom 2 stripes are pink to represent no maps attracted to young girls. The inner stripes are yellow to represent childhood and general attraction to minors regardless of gender. The middle stripe is white to represent innocence and unwillingness to offend. That's explaining the whole flag. And every single thing has something to do with minor children. How the fuck is that not pedophile flag? Let me read it one more time just so y'all can understand my pistivity. The top 2 stripes of this fucking flag represent no maps attracted to young boys. The bottom 2 stripes represent no maps, which are pink. Stripes of pink represent no maps attracted to young girls. The inner stripes are yellow to represent childhood and general attraction to minors regardless of gender. The middle stripe is white to represent innocence and unwillingness to offend. I know that this shit exists, but I've never seen it firsthand. I've seen it on Facebook. Y'all forgive me. Acting, but I need to get on that. You read about shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? You read about this type of shit all the time, but I've never seen it. Florida, we're in what they call the Bible Belt. Like when you be seeing riots and rallies for these homosexuals and for the LGBTQIAs and fucking the shit that's going on when they overturn shit. Like when you hear about crazy, that's usually in other fucking states. We're considered the Bible Belt. Like probably the less progressive states, right? You know, out here they got churches for gays and all the other shit. And you know what's crazy is seeing this shit. I don't even care about the gay protest. That shit doesn't even bother me no more. What bothers me is the fact that in Lakeland, Florida, we have a motherfucking. Let me backtrack when I was talking about the Bible Belt shit. The Bible Belt is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, we're in the states, like I said, it's like less progressive. That's progressive as other states, like California. California is hella progressive. When you see Pride Month and they have all these parades and all that shit. I ain't gonna say it don't happen in Florida. I know I stay in Lakeland. You might see shit, go to the store, see some shoes, a shirt, you know what I'm saying, see a gray bag of Skittles, stupid shit like that. But you don't really see the like people in Florida, of course, are progressive with the new age thinking and shit. But I'm saying it's like most of the shit that you see on the news that's happening about that type of shit, you don't really see it down here. There's a fucking church for pedophiles in Lakeland, bro. What the fuck is the world coming to, bro? What happened to them days when motherfuckers like that got took out back and was never heard of again? It's crazy to be in this country. How we have a black church that a white boy went into and shot 8 of these motherfuckers and got arrested and, you know, took him to get a Whopper, a prize for what he did. Right? But we got a whole fucking church that represents attraction to young people, to young minors. And that motherfucker's standing. What happened to them days to where shit like that would have been burnt the fuck down? Like that whole shit that happened in Orlando when the motherfucker went to the gay club and shot the motherfuckers up. I think that was fucked up. I don't understand or respect your way of life, but you're a human being. I mean, to be real with you, to judge a motherfucker for being gay is no different than motherfucking white people judging us for being black. They still human beings. They human beings that I don't understand. Real niggas like motherfuckers on my podcast will never understand, but they still people. Why the fuck the motherfuckers that went and shot them people up and killed them people, where the fuck are they at with this type of shit? You totally against homosexuality, but you okay with this pedophile church, nigga? I don't know what Unitarian universalism is, nigga. The thing about it that's crazy to me is I don't know any of this shit about pedophiles, but I seen it and I knew something was wrong with that building when I see it. How the fuck? It's about time that some of these old school valued motherfuckers get together It's time to rally them real niggas. Rally the troops, real niggas. Cause this type of shit, this can't stand. We can't stand for this, bro. If we stand for this, we'll fall for anything, bro. I know it's people out here with shit. People fucking left and right. I know you got you. Motherfucking men with daughters and sons. How the fuck do you feel about a group of motherfuckers having a whole fucking church dedicated to dedicated to people who have an attraction to minors? What is going on with the world? We wasn't around at that time, but there used to be a time in this country to where a motherfucker couldn't let there been an epidemic or a sickness or a flu or something going through that everybody was catching, and one motherfucker didn't. That couldn't even happen without them claiming witchcraft and burning that motherfucker at the stake, or doing something or saying something that everybody else don't understand. If you did anything that was out of the normal that other people didn't understand, you were accused of being a witch. You were accused of being a witch and put to death. Pedophiles in this country roaming free while niggas is doing 30 years for weed, for drugs. How is it that a black man in this motherfucking country get caught with marijuana, a large amount of marijuana, and he is deemed to be taken off of the streets for 30 years? But a motherfucking can sleep with young children under the age of 18. Have a flag and a whole congregation, a whole church, a whole place of worship where this is allowed. How is this? How is this? How can this stand? I'm not the nigga that I used to be. Understand this. Some of them still in there, but I'm not. Ever since my children, my daughters, I'm not the same nigga I used to be. So what I want to do, I'm not going to do. But it needs to be done. I'm sorry, I'm not. I mean, now granted, if one of the motherfuckers actually was around and trying to fuck with my child, yeah, I'll go to prison about that shit. But getting mad and going to do something to them or their church or whatever because of that type of shit, I'm not going to do, dog. That's really, no, I can't say that. It is different. Because those black people were just worshiping God, doing what they do. That cracker came in there and shot and killed their ass. These motherfuckers worship, idolize, booty holes of minors. I can't make this shit up, bro. My 2 cents is these type of motherfuckers need to die. I'm not wishing death on nobody. I'm not threatening nobody. But I do believe that motherfuckers like that need to die. I believe that the motherfuckers who made this a law or is trying to normalize this shit as a fetish or a sickness like bipolar or whatever, they need to fucking die after they get fucked in their ass dry. That's just my 2 cents.